Hello, 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 hello. Let me know if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming early. Fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi. Good evening, guys. Please, can you hear me? Can you see me? Good evening. Hello. Please let me know if you can hear and see me in the comments. Hello, Chuku. Hello, Constance. Hello, Comfort. Good evening, everyone. Hi, hi, hi. All right. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you, Blessing. Yay. Fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was saying earlier, thank you guys for coming early. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Okay, good evening. My name is Odoaya Abdullahi, also known as the Calorie Queen, and I'm going to be your host for tonight's class. Okay, yeah, everyone. So, what I want us to quickly do in the comments, introduce yourself, let us know your name and what city you are listening from today. So, whether you're in Abuja, you're in Lagos, you're in Port Harcourt, you're in London, you're in New York, you're wherever it is that you are, drop it in the comment section, your name and what city you're joining from. Okay, so I can properly say hello. Good evening, everyone. Hello, Oriel Fair. Hello, Olaide from Lagos. Hey, Kemi from Lagos. Good evening. Welcome. Hello, Gladys from Kaduna. Hi, Jamila from Abuja. Good evening. Temitaya from Oshobo. Hi. Benny from Anambra. Hello. Hope from Ogun State. Good evening. Hello, Grace from Jos. Tony from Abuja. Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, everyone. Hello, Jane from Delta, Efezino from Delta, Chema from Lagos, Aqua from Ghana, Oluwatosin from Lagos, Angel from Port Harcourt. Good evening, Kosi from Anambra, Benny. Hey, hi, 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 hi. Good evening, everyone. Urafa from Lagos. Hi. Ikelua from Lagos, Jalapa from Ogun State. You are welcome. Lizzie from Lagos, Ivory from Aba, Desta from Enugu. Good evening, everyone. If you have friends or family that need to be in this class, that need this class, or will absolutely benefit from this class, and they somehow don't know about it, or you're not sure if they are in class, just do them a favor right now and share the link with them. Okay? Be a nice friend or family member and just forward the YouTube link to them on WhatsApp, wherever platform you use to speak with them. Hello, Olushola from Lagos, Merjan from Delta, Lady from Ile Ife. Thank you. Linda from Port Harcourt, you are welcome. Sarah from Ireland, you are welcome. Ajibike from Lagos, good evening to you. Olaide from Ile Ife. Good evening, everyone. Khadija from Warri. Okay, we're going to be starting in exactly 2 minutes, 7 on the dot. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much. So excited. Yan from Ghana, Harmony from Benin. Hello, Faith from Abuja, Fola from the UK, Cecilia from Lagos. You are welcome, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. If you're just joining us, all we're doing is sharing our name and what city we are listening from tonight. Okay. Hello, Gloria from the UK, Precious from the UK. Hey, Kefi from Nasarawa. Good evening. You are very welcome, everyone. Sammy from Lagos. Somi from Lagos, sorry. Favor from Benin. Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. 1 minute to go. Sandy from Abuja, Cheesy from Lagos. Good evening, people. Omalade from Lagos, you are very welcome. So nice to see everyone from everywhere. Fantastic. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Aniela from the UK, Florence from Lagos, Moji from London, Food Hub from the UK. Good evening, everyone. Veronica from Lagos. Good evening. Tommy from Scotland. Good evening. Welcome, guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. Little Miss A, hi. Okay, guys, it is 7 on the dot, which means that class is in session. Okay, I am going to very quickly share my screen, and I want you guys to let me know if you can see it. One sec. One sec. Okay, yes. So tell me, can you see my screen? Can you see the screen on the screen? Can you see my slides on the screen? Let me know if you can see my slides. Hey, Obina from Lagos. Hi. All right, you guys can see slides. Fantastic. Now, before we start, there's something I want you guys to do for me. I don't want you guys to miss anything, okay? So on YouTube, there are different video settings, okay? So go to your settings on YouTube as you're watching right now. You see that, you know that setting sign. Click on it, click on video quality, and then choose the highest quality. The highest quality will be the biggest numbers. It's always something times something. I really can't remember the numbers of it right now, but pick the biggest numbers, okay? So that way you'll be able to see my slides very, very crisp and clear, you know, and you don't miss anything, okay? All right, fantastic. So we're just going to go right ahead. Now, a bit of housekeeping. I'm so glad that the comment section, we're all vibing, okay? And things are going great. Please, let us keep it that way, okay? Let's remain kind, polite, respectful. We can disagree with other people's views without being insultive, okay? Please get spiral paper, okay? Or if you have a tab, I just want to make sure that you have somewhere that you are writing stuff down, because I'm not going to be able to be going back every time. So please, I beg you in the name of God, have something somewhere that you're writing stuff down. Plus, you don't want to forget something and then, you know, it's 3 days from now and then you can't remember something that you really, really wanted to note down. Number 3 is to be free from distraction. You don't know, maybe it's when you decide to go and do one thing or somebody's calling you, asking one thing. That's when I'm going to say something important that was really important. And then, you know, like I said, I might not be able to go back a lot during this class because, yeah, we don't want to sleep here, right? And last but not least, stay open-minded. Now, when I say stay open-minded, what I mean by that is there's a lot of things I'm going to say today that's probably going to be like the opposite of what you know, the opposite of what you have been taught, whether it's from Instagram or online or even from school sometimes, okay? But I want to assure you that everything I'm going to share today, everything I'm going to teach you today is fact-based, okay? Besides being a nutritionist, I'm also a pharmacist. So I root for science. If you cannot show me scientific evidence for something, then I'm not going to just take your word for it. And it's the same way that I teach. Everything that I am going to be teaching you today is fact, okay? So please just stay open-minded and to basically learn new stuff, all right? Okay. Now I want us to know how or why are we here? Okay, why are you here? I'm going to get the ball rolling with a few things I've definitely heard from clients, from, you know, just people on Instagram or Facebook or wherever, people who are just struggling, okay? But in the comments, I want to hear why you are here, why you decided to attend tonight's class, okay? Now, lots of people have told me that they're tired of the way that they look, of the way that they feel. People have told me they're tired of not getting results, or they actually have gotten results, but it's like they keep losing weight only to gain it back, right? People have told me that they're tired of doing unsustainable diets. They're tired of eating the same fruits and vegetable and chicken all day, every day. And I also know lots of people that have spent money, and I'm talking in the millions, on products, on gadgets, on orishirishi they have spent, okay? And still they don't have the results to show for it, okay? So tell me, what have I missed? Why are you in today's class? What are you hoping to learn in today's class? What are you hoping to take out of today's class? Good evening, people. Miracle says getting the way back, losing weight and then gaining it all back, right? Tito says to figure out why my body's acting the way it does. Okay. Oluchi says I'm not getting results. Anita, I'm here because I want this belly fat. Diela, I want to get rid of my belly fat, not getting results, always gaining the way back. Kosi, wasting money. Benny says to lose weight. Good evening, Adekule. Chris says learning how to eat right. Josephine says to lose weight and sustain it. Bluefam says I add up fast, especially periods. I don't engage physical activity and I don't eat much. I'm tired. Don't worry, I will show you why. Oh Lord, results are jumping. Comment. Eniela says I'm not getting results. Okay. May says eating the same fruit and chicken all day and to lose belly fat. All right. Thank you very, very much. Thank you so much for your answer. Your answers, keep them coming. From everything that you guys have said so far, right? 2 things. One, we want results, of course, right? That's number one, first of all. But then we also want to maintain the results, because I don't think I know anybody that has said they want to lose weight and their plan is to gain the weight back after they lost it, right? That's never the plan. So when we gain it back, it is more than frustrating. And then we get on this cycle of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It is emotionally draining, it is physically draining, it is mentally draining. Okay. And today I want to show you guys how to actually lose weight and sustain it, just like hundreds and hundreds of my clients like Vivian, who has gone from a size 16 to size 10, maintained it over the past 1 year so far on my program, or people like Bayo, who basically told us that he was not ready to give up swallow. However, we were going to handle the tummy, it must not involve giving up his beloved pounded yam. And he was still able to eat said pounded yam. Guys, it doesn't have to be only salads. Okay? Or Miriam, who reached and maintained her results on her own terms. I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how these clients did it. And to do that, number one thing we're going to be discussing, guys, today is there's a way we all sabotage ourselves. You know, there are things that we are doing. In Yoruba, they call it afowofa, when you are the village people that is against yourself, but you don't know. So I'm going to be showing you how you are actually the one impeding and stopping your own progress. Okay, I'm going to show you the things that you're doing. Some of them are very not obvious, which is why a lot of them do it. A lot of us don't even know that we're doing them. But I'm going to be opening the doors and opening your eyes. Okay. Number two, I'm going to be teaching you guys how you can eat carbs, right? So pounded yam, spaghetti on a daily basis and still lose weight. Okay. Number three, a lot of us have said something about being able to maintain our results. One part to maintain your results is enjoying the food you eat. Number two is also being able to maintain the lifestyle. For a lot of us, time is an issue. We're too busy. We travel, this one, that one, children, work. Everything seems a lot. So you fall off track. I'm going to show you how to stay on track. And last but not least, I'm going to be showing you my implementation program that will help you apply everything I'm going to be teaching you today and more in a step-by-step manner that will finally guarantee you results. Okay? So very quickly, guys, if you stay on till the very end of this class, I am going to be sharing with you a 3-day Nigerian meal plan. This meal plan is directly from my own program, okay? And I'm going to be giving it to you guys absolutely free. I'm going to be sharing the link at the end of the class where you'll be able to download it and basically just start using it, all right? So for those of you who might not know me, I'm just going to do a very quick backstory or just a quick how I got here, basically, all right? Most of the time when people meet me, first thing that I always ask, I'm going to tell them what I do. They're like, oh, so maybe you were big before and then you lost weight, but my story is definitely a bit different, okay? 2 things pushed me to start doing this. Number one, I was small, okay? I don't know if there are any cutesy girls here, okay? But I was a cutesy girl. This was me, 2009, final year, Queen's College, SS3. I think that was the first time I ever realized that. It's like my stomach is big, right? Now, entered university. I went to Luth, by the way, University of Lagos, okay? Where I was studying pharmacy. And again, the tummy thing started, yes, you're not fat, but by final year, yeah, it had become a serious issue, okay? It had become, before I could hide it, you suck belly, there are different hats now, I know how we do. There are ways you pose. There were ways to hide this. But by final year pharmacy school, no, I couldn't hide it anymore, okay? And like many of you, I started doing all kinds of things. I paid somebody who lost a bunch of weight, but apparently just because she lost weight did not mean that she knew what she was doing. Gym, slimming tea, everything, sha. But luckily, I finally learned about a calorie deficit. I actually had a coach at the time. But then my issue with the coach was, I was eating a Ferrero meat, 4 oranges in the morning. It was very unrealistic. But I was young. I'm talking about 2015 here, right? And I was desperate. I didn't mind. But you know what really, really, really pushed me to finally take this whole thing seriously, to learn how to eat healthy on Nigerian food? My dad, at the time, was diagnosed with prediabetes, which again wasn't very surprising because diabetes runs in my family. Okay, it's a thing. It wasn't surprising. So it was just like, oh my God, this thing that's finally come from my father. I mean, my uncle had it. My grandma died of it. But it was scary. And I'm like, I had kind of started learning a bit about nutrition because of my own belly, right? But I was like, my dad is not going to be eating only 4 oranges in the morning and a Ferrero and fish in the afternoon. Like, the man is old, right? That's not going to work. But that was what really pushed me. I'm like, there has to be a way. There has to be a way to still get these results without needing to give up healthy food that this man is used to. And literally, that was what led me to my first certification in nutrition for disease management. Honestly, it was for my dad. But because I was able to help him, I mean, my dad is also my uncle was diabetic, right? So, it extended like that, like that. I helped his wife. She lost 10 kg. And I'm like, hey, you know, I then wrote my book, What Should I Be Eating? And then they started sharing it. And I'm like, hey, people need this thing, right? This whole idea that they can eat Nigerian food and still lose weight and still be healthy and still lower their blood sugar. My dad's blood sugar has been normal now for the past 7 years, by the way. Eating Nigerian food every day. And I mean, he's eating carbs every single day. So guys, it is possible. All right. I went ahead got my second certification. So I'm also a US certified integrative nutrition health coach. So far, so good. We have helped tens of thousands of people across over 20 countries. And with all of that knowledge and all of that experience, coaching all these amazing people, I am going to be, sharing said knowledge with you guys. So if you guys are ready, give me a hashtag ready in the comment section so we can get this ball rolling. Give me a hashtag ready in the comments so we can dive in. Give me a hashtag ready in the comments. Okay. I see us. Okay. So guys, 1 second, please. Okay. First and foremost, like I said, I'm going to be opening your eyes to all the ways that you are stopping your own progress. Okay. Now, the very first one, how many of us have ever felt this way? You feel like your body is the reason you're not losing weight. Whether you have told yourself it is my genes, or you told yourself, oh, I'm just big boned, or you told yourself my fat is stubborn, or I'm too old. Tell me, which one have you ever said to yourself? Which one have you ever said to yourself? Let me know. Which one have you ever believed? Which one have you ever said to yourself? Precious says genes. Fee says everything. Chika says my fat is stubborn. Carrie says it's my genes. Sharon, my genes. Josephine, my genes. Nafisa says my fat is stubborn. Adela says I'm too old to lose weight. Oguni says my genes. Beauty says stubborn fat in my tummy. Right. Chris, the smell of food alone makes me happy. Hey, Esther says my genes, my stubborn fat. Okay, so guys, let me explain something to you. Okay. Now, one thing that you have to understand is that your genes only contribute about 5 to 10% of this whole weight loss thing. Like whether or not you're going to lose weight is a 5 to 10% contribution when it comes to your genes, which means that the remaining 90 to 95% is dependent on your lifestyle. But I can understand why a lot of us feel like it's our genes, because by the time you look around you, my mom is big, my dad is big, my uncle, my cousins, my aunties, my uncle, everybody is big. So it is very, very easy for it to feel like it is a family problem, right? But let me tell you why it feels like a family problem. It feels like a family problem because when you think about it, a lot of us, where did you learn how to eat the way you eat? In terms of your physical activity, in terms of how you view physical activity, in terms of your lifestyle, where did you learn everything? How much oil you used to cook, how you portion your food, everything. Where did you learn it? You learned it from your family, the people you grew up with. So if you learned how to eat, your lifestyle, basically, you copied it from people around you. If they do not have healthy habits, what do you think will happen to you? Your habits will not be healthy. It's not a miracle. Okay? We learn from the people around us. So if you're in the habits of somebody who is overweight, it shouldn't be surprising that you ended up overweight. But I am telling you today that if you decide to break those habits, if you decide to go a different way and do things differently, and I'll give the example. Okay, so my dad could have given up, right? His mother was diabetic. She wasn't just diabetic, she died of complications of diabetic. She ended up with a stroke. She had an ulcer, everything. That's how basically she died, right? His older brother has had it for decades. I'm talking like 25 years or something. So when he eventually became pre-diabetic about 7 years ago, he could have said, that's how we used to happen in our family, and he could have given in and allowed it happen. But guess what? A simple change in lifestyle, his blood sugar has been normal since then. His blood sugar has been normal since then. And I will tell you, this is someone that used to smoke. My dad used to smoke. And I'm not talking small smoking, I'm talking packs a day. Even on top of the smoking, when we changed his diet, his blood sugar normalized. Till date, he has stopped smoking now like 3 years. So guys, if you take charge of your own lifestyle and you start doing things differently, I promise you that your story can be different. Number two, for those of you that are saying that you are big boned, so does he still use drugs? No, he's not on drugs. He's not on any meds. Okay? No meds for the blood sugar. Absolutely not. He's hypertensive. He has been hypertensive since, I don't know since when he has been hypertensive. Probably since I was in secondary school or something, or even primary school. I don't know. But he has been hypertensive for decades. I don't know when that one happened. But but even his hypertension too, very minimal dose. Okay? Anyways, let's go on. There is nothing like being big bone. Some of you will come for me, but there's nothing like that. Now, yes, you might have a higher bone density, which can affect the number on the scale a bit, but it doesn't affect your size. You being big bone is not the reason you're a size 16. It's not, okay? Because when you do the x-ray of somebody who is size 16 versus somebody who is size 10, from the bones, I promise you that you cannot tell the difference. You can't. So please stop blaming your big boneness, okay? There's nothing like that. Yes, we have different bone densities in terms of like the weight of the bones. Some people just have denser bones, which can affect the number on the scale, but not your dress size. All right. And for those of you that feel like your fat is stubborn, I've felt that way before. Because honestly, when you are doing everything you possibly can to lose weight and the weight is refusing to lose you, yeah, it can start to feel personal. It can start to feel like, nah, there's just something going on with this particular fat of mine. It's. But I want you to imagine it this way. Imagine that you get to your house and then you put the key in and then it doesn't open. What if it's the wrong key? If it's the wrong key, if you like, try it 1,000 times, that door is not going to open because you're doing the wrong thing. And that's what's happening to a lot of us. We are trying to lose weight, but we are doing the wrong thing. And as long as we continue to do the wrong thing, we will not get results, no matter how many times we try. So I'm happy that you're in class today because I'm going to be showing you guys what you should be doing, okay? And for those of us that are saying that we're too old, I got you, okay? Because you are not, okay? This is Mrs. Olufunke. She was 56 as of when she joined, and she would not stop talking about her age. She just kept going over and over again about the fact that she just didn't think it was possible anymore. And she would just me about how she was younger, how she used to lose weight like this, but now she doesn't understand what's happening. Anyway, fast forward. She started with us at 100.7. And in 5 weeks, she was 93.7. She had lost 7 kg. Okay? He said, I didn't know that I could do it. Thank you so much. 7 kg gone as at this morning. How do I begin to thank you? I'm in tears. By the time she sent me her pictures and she was like, oh, it looks like I did plastic surgery because her face was just, all the contours, it was nice. Her neckline popping, everything. Okay? So guys, it is possible. Now, one thing that I want you to understand is this. I'm not saying that food is not important, exercise is important, but when you're losing weight, the very, very first thing that you have to take care of is your mindset about it. Okay? How you are thinking about it. If you really believe that you can't lose weight, because you can't say you want to lose weight, but you're saying your fat is stubborn. You can't say you want to lose weight, but you're saying it's your genes. Because if you say it's your genes, you can't change your mom or dad, right? If your genes are the issue, then it means that you will never lose weight. It means that you are doomed in terms of the weight loss aspect. So first thing I need you guys to believe is that it is even possible in the first place. Okay? So if weight loss does not start in the kitchen and it doesn't start in the gym, please, where does weight loss truly start? Where does weight loss truly start? Where does weight loss start? Yes, so in your mind. In your mind. So there's nothing that you take away from today's class. I want you guys to first of all just accept that. Yes, I've tried 1,000,000 times, but it is possible. I just need to find the right way, but it is possible. When you don't do that, you give yourself excuses to fail, excuses to stop trying. Okay, and that's not what we want. Here's another very big doubter. Vicky says, Odun, I would love to give you the biggest hug if I could right now. I've lost 12 kg using your book. I can't even believe I'm typing this right now. From 80 to 68 kg. I tried putting on my wedding reception dress and it is practically falling off my body. And just to think, I finished nursing my child 3 months ago. Okay. Now, this is another one. Another group of us are going to fall here. Many of us believe as long as we're eating healthy or if we're eating small portions, then we're supposed to lose weight. So which team are you? Team, I don't eat that much. Team, I eat like once a day. Or team, I eat healthy, but I'm still not losing weight. Which one? Which one? Do you feel like you don't eat that much? Or you feel like, but you eat only once a day? Or you feel like you eat very, very healthy, but still, this weight is not shifting? Okay, Precious says I eat healthy. Oluchi says I don't eat that much. Free says I eat once a day. Titope says I eat healthy. Marian says I don't eat that much. Precious says team all of the above. Ademilala, I don't eat that much. I don't eat that much. Okay. Thank you all very much for your responses. Now, one thing I need you guys to realize is I'm not saying that quantity is not important though. However, I want you to think your body as like a bank account. Like when you deposit into it, right? It's recording everything, right? And what it is recording are the calories in what you're eating. And when the calories are more than it needs, you're going to add weight. But what I now want to show you today is that it is possible for you to be eating too many calories, even though you're eating once a day, or even though you're eating healthy. It all comes back to the number of calories that you're consuming. So let me show you some real life examples. Now, I want you to imagine that you probably haven't eaten all day, okay? And then you finally get home after Lagos traffic, after all the days hard work, you are exhausted. Now it is finally time to eat. So you have about 3 cups of cooked rice. 3 cups of cooked rice is not a lot, okay? Then you add some stew, but I mean, it's ata dindin. You added almost like 3 tablespoons of oil from all the oil that's swimming on top. That one is already what? Another 360 calories. Then, I mean, chicken has to be there, but then your own is fried. Well done. Another 300 calories. What is rice without dodo? You add that one on top. Now, in one sitting, you have eaten almost 1,500 calories. But I mean, you deserve this. Hey, you have not eaten all day. And maybe if this is truly all you actually ate all day, you might actually be fine, you know. However, it's where the problem also starts to add. A lot of us do something called mindless eating. You know how you eat something, but you can't even remember? Because for a lot of us, it's like until we sit down and carry plates or carry fork and knife, we don't feel like we've eaten, right? So you pass by your kitchen, you see that bottle of granite standing there, you pour. Each handful is like 200 calories. But when they ask you, have you eaten? You don't remember that part though. You know, or you're at the office, you're working, you're stressed, you carry it, boom, 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 boom. You pour, you eat. That one, you don't count it as part of your food. But remember what I said, your body is keeping very accurate records. For every handful, it is doing chakum chakum 200 calories. Chakum chakum. Now your child will come and say, ah, mommy or daddy, please help me open these biscuits. But as you are the one that buy the biscuits, you deserve one or two pieces. You eat that one to join. Abby? Or your children's leftovers. You will say, ah, in Tinubu economy, food must not waste. So you become your house's waste bin, okay? Helping everybody to clear their plate so that food will not waste. So you're helping everybody. But again, oh, you don't remember, oh, because all this small food everywhere, all of them, they're piling, they're piling up. No problem. Then we now have what I call hidden calories. I call them hidden calories because these are things that they are not obvious to us. We feel like, oh, this thing is healthy, so you should not have any calories. You don't even think about this when it comes to weight loss. You're not even counting it as an issue. Oh, but it is an issue. Okay, big issue. For example, cashew nuts. I don't know how many of us know this Lion brand. It's popular like this in supermarkets, right? This small pack is about 570 calories. It's not a lot. It's something you will snack on at your desk at the office. It's not, maybe you go hungry at some point. Like, let me just quickly snack on this. But in your mind, I'm telling you, you probably feel like you've still not eaten that day. No problem. Now we're trying to be healthy. We don't want to drink Coke again. We don't want to drink Fanta. We have banned soda, but we still want something nice and sweet now. So we make juice, fresh, cold pressed, organic juice. I don't care whether you juice this fruit yourself, or you trust the person that's juicing it, whatever the case is. Your bottle of juice, 500 mils, right? Pineapple juice, orange juice, I don't know, whatever mixture it is that you are doing, is about at least 200 calories. If it's some fruits, you can get up to like apple or whatever, you can get it 220, 240 calories. That's fact. Again, I told you guys something I started. I'm supposed to be sharing facts with you. You can go and ask Google if you want. Okay, I'm talking about fresh juice. I'm not talking about mixed juice or whatever. Fresh juice. Even if you juice it by yourself in your house, if you filled up a 500 ml bottle, like the same size of Coke, you will be drinking 200 to 240 calories. Bam. Do you know how many calories are in a bottle of Coke? Your Coke is like 210. In fact, the newer Cokes they are doing, which has a slightly less sugar, is 160. If you see there's this Coke they do now, you see they write less sugar somewhere on the bottom. It's 160 calories. So in your mind, you are drinking a 0-calorie drink. No, you're not. Okay. Or my team honey people. Let's say you're a tea lover. I know lots of clients that love tea or love coffee. Okay. But sugar is bad. So you stop taking sugar. You switch to honey. Good for you. But a tablespoon of sugar is 63 calories. Again, facts. Okay? Facts. A tablespoon of honey is 63 calories. A tablespoon of sugar is 48. So when you are taking your oats or your tea or your pap or whatever it is that you are putting the honey in, and you want to pour, you don't even bother measuring because it's like, it's honey. All right? You just drizzle. Well done. Every tablespoon of honey that you are taking is 63 calories. Remember what I said? Your body is counting it for you. You, if you like, don't know. That's not your body's problem. Your body is saving every single calorie and keeping the records. So at the end of the day, like I said, this is your body's record. Okay, so let's say you're taking 2 tablespoons of honey, whether you put one in coffee or you put one in your oats, whatever it is, you shall put, let's say through the day, you've done like 2 tablespoons. That's already 126 calories. That's the same calories in 2 small apples, by the way. That's by the way. All right. Then, that small bag of cashew nuts that you did at the office when you were, hungry. Another 500 calories. Then, because you're trying to be healthier, you order juice from your favorite vendor, 240 calories. That 1 or 2 biscuits you stole from your child, 100 calories. Then we now add that main food that we did that time, right? This one. Okay, this one. So all the calories in this one, the rice and the stew and everything. So just like that, my people, you have done 2,600 calories. And yes, technically you ate once, you ate at night. Okay, you ate once, but still, you have consumed over 2,000 calories. And if you're trying to lose weight, for most people, you should be eating between like 1,200 to 1,800. But you're eating 2,600, and you still feel like you're eating once a day. You feel like you are making efforts. But this is the part that you don't understand, is that you are over consuming calories. Number three reason why you're not losing weight. Please, how many of us have tried any of the following? Slimming tea or tried lemon water, apple cider vinegar, waist trainer. How many of us believe that we must be taking something, using something before we can lose weight? How many of us? How many of us? I'm seeing 1 to 3. Waist trainer. Lemon water. Which are chia seeds. That chia seeds one. Oh God. Simply drinking chia seeds is not going to help you lose weight. Do you know that 1 tablespoon of chia seeds is 70 calories? Did you know? Chia seeds, just 1 tablespoon is 70 calories. So you can't just be taking chia seeds, and then the question is, what else are you eating? Chia seeds is not going to save you. Neither are any of these things. Waist trainer is not going to come and save you. Lemon water is going to save you. It's not going to save you. What is going to save you is being in a calorie deficit. Okay, when you're over focusing on this, you're looking for a magic formula, want to see somewhere, it takes away your focus from what is really important, which is being in a calorie deficit. You keep throwing money away. That's why when celebrities this month, everybody is bringing out their own slimming tea. You keep buying. Nothing can replace a healthy lifestyle. Even if you find a pill that works, the question is the plan for you to take it forever? Because you are going to stop taking it at some point. And if you have not taught yourself the habit, if you have not become the person that actually makes the effort to eat healthier, that has not learned how to control their calories, then you're just going to add the way back. And you keep wondering why we're adding the way back. It's not surprising. There's no shortcuts to this thing. Forget it. A lot of times people come into our DMs. Okay, we want to join your program. Oh yeah, we list everything. And then they now see the list. We're talking meal plan, we're talking coaching. And then they start asking us, but how about the supplements? I say, my way, there's no supplements. No. Is it because I've not paid? Is that why you don't want to tell me? And you are insulted. There is really no supplements. It is literally just the meal plan. And I'm telling you, till tomorrow, some people never believe us. It's crazy. But they don't. They really don't. Most teas can help you reduce bloating. Some of them can reduce your appetite. Some of them are marginally increase your metabolism. But you know what a lot of them also do? They just send you to the toilet 20 times a day. So when you use a tea and they'll always say, I lost 5 kg in 2 days. I lost You lost 5 kg of shit and water. I'm sorry. Yes, you feel lighter. Of course you feel lighter because, you just shout out a lot. But no, you didn't lose fat. Okay? Just saying. None of these clients used teas or trainers. Your diet will always be king, okay? So thank God we're in today's class so that we can focus on what's important. Now, how can you enjoy carbs? How can you enjoy Nigerian meals and still burn fat? That is the big question, okay? Now, but before we go on, for all the doubters in here, for every time I tell people it's possible, I always still get people who are like, still skeptical, and I don't blame you because what they've taught us on the internet is the opposite, right? But anyways, so this is one of our clients. Her name is Subaru. Okay. So that's about 7 kg in 3 weeks with us on our program. But more importantly, what I want to show you is her diet. Okay. What I want to show you is her diet. Now, so people post their meals on the group, right? So this is an option she had for dinner. It was sweet potatoes, efferro with fish. All right, this was at 7:30. This was another meal she posted. I think this was also a dinner. She posted it at around 7:30 as well. So this is plantain with fish sauce and some coleslaw. This was a launch posted by around 2 something, I think. Anyway, this is rice with catfish pepper soup. And then this was definitely a breakfast, bread, basically an egg sandwich, right? Now, this is how she was eating pretty much on a daily basis. These are the kind of meals that our client eats every day, okay? And she still got results like this. Now, it's how all of them, and I don't care what your result, what your goal is. You know, whether you're trying to lose back fat, you want to slim your arms, you want to lose belly fat. That is how you can be eating every day and still get results. Like I said, it all comes down to being in a calorie deficit. So let me show you how. Okay, so you can stop punishing yourself. When it comes to the food groups, like we all know the food groups now from primary school, we know starch, vegetables, blah, 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 as we all know. Anyways, now they taught us classes of food in school, but one thing I think they missed out was teaching us the right portions of all these different classes of food. Okay. Now, the less calories something has, the more you can eat it. And the more calories that it has, the less you should eat. It just makes sense. Think of it like money. If you have a child or if you've never been in school before, primary school, and your classmate did birthday, you know those party pack they used to pack. There's always some things will be plenty. The sweets will be plenty, right? Why? Why is it plenty? It's because it's cheap. Okay, but there'll be one star. It's like a star toy that'll be there. That one will be one. Why? Because it's expensive. They're not going to put 10 of that toy inside that thing. Okay, it's going to be one. It's the same way you're starting about food. If a food is high in calories, then you know that this thing I can only eat small. If the thing is very low in calories, then you know that you can eat a lot. And how you can know which food is high or low from the class. Vegetables, generally speaking, are low. If we use the example of cabbage, a cup of cooked cabbage is 17 calories. For fruit, I'm using pawpaw as an example. The same quantity of pawpaw, that same 1 cup, is 60 calories. So vegetables are less than fruits, okay? We move on to our starches. I'm using our beloved rice, okay? Same quantity, 1 cup. 1 cup of cooked rice is 205. You can see how the numbers are jumping. We've gone from 17 calories of vegetables to 60 calories in fruit to 205 for rice. Protein, if you do cooked chicken, let's say chicken breast, you dice it, same measurement, 1 cup, 248, kind of similar to rice. Now your fats and oils. Using granules as an example, I think we forget that granules is a fat. But if you remember your primary school, where do we get granule oil from? Why is it surprising that granule is a fat? If a food is a fat or oil, just automatically know that the calories are very high. Nobody needs to, you don't even need to know the specific number. Just know that the calories in this thing is going to be very high. And you should therefore be mindful. Same quantity, 1 cup of granules, all of a sudden, boom, we jump to 800 and something. 1 cup of cooked rice is 205. Oh. But granules, same quantity, 800 and something. You see that? You see that? This is how, using what I just said, that is the basis behind this portion control method. It is called the plate method. What I said earlier, if something does not have plenty calories, it's more of it. And that is why your plate should be filled with vegetables, at least half. 2 things. Number 1, it's high in fiber, so you'll be full. Okay. 2, you need it for the nutrients, whether you like it or not. God decided that most of the vitamins and minerals that you need, He was going to put inside vegetable and fruit. So whether you like it or not, if you want to be healthy, you gotta eat it. Okay. So about half of your plate will fill with vegetables. Then 1/4 of your plate with starch, another 1/4 with protein of your choice. You can pair it with a small fruit. You can have the fruit before, after as a snack, whatever, it doesn't matter. Now, one class of food is not in this diagram. Can anyone help me? Avocado is a fat. Remember, we have avocado oil. Avocado is high calorie too. Okay. Just think. If you can trace it and it contains an oil, or you know that it's a fat, then it is going to be high calorie. Which class of food is currently not in this diagram? Fat. Thank you. Now, it's not that fat is not in the food, right? But the idea is that however way fat is going to enter your food, that you need to keep it very, very small. Okay, so whether it's in your salad, whether it's in your stew. So if I want to put salad dressing here, I'm keeping it, little. I'm choosing lower fat options. When I'm cooking my stew, I'm cooking it with as little oil as possible. When I'm cooking my chicken, I'm not going to go and fry it. Any way that oil or fat can enter your food, I want you to be mindful and reduce it. So this is another example using swallow. Half of the plate is vegetable. This time around is a foil. Quarter protein. Here is goat meat, boiled goat meat. The rest of it is swallow. Okay, again, I did not fry the goat meat. The efori roll, little oil. When you start to do this thing is so simple, but I cannot tell you how powerful it is. Okay, this was one of our clients started doing this, and in just 2 weeks, she sent us this picture. This is her own representation of the plate method. Again, lots of vegetables. This amount of a moderate amount of carbs. This was her protein, and then she added a banana for fruit. So people are already commenting that I am losing weight, I am filled. It's so filling and yummy, and I don't feel like eating junk anymore. Guys, when you start to nourish your body, your cravings for junk starts to reduce. It's just how your body works. When you start to actually give it the nutrients it needs, when you start to eat your veggies and your fruits, I promise you that your cravings will start to reduce. Yes, avocado is a healthy fat, but it is still a fat. That's another problem. We keep putting healthy in front of things, and then we think because it is healthy, we can eat it anyhow. I'm not saying you should not eat avocado. I'm not saying you should not eat salad dressing. I'm not saying you should not eat cashew nuts. But are they high calorie? Yes. So you have to be very careful with the quantity. I know people that will sit down and eat an entire avocado in a sitting. If it's a big size avocado, that's like a 300, 320 calories in one sitting. And you're saying you're snacking. Okay. Last thing I said I was going to talk about today is how to stay on track. Okay. I know many of us have started this journey before, but then something happens at work. There's family event, there's one event, something just happened and come and scatter your plan. Okay. You've been good for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but something somehow will just come, boom, boom, and everything will scatter. How do you stay on track? Because if you don't stay on track, then you can never get consistency is where you get the big results. Okay, consistency is how you lose 5 kg, then 10, then 15, then 20, and then even after you now reach your goal, consistency is how you will now maintain the results. Okay, so how do you stay on track and stay consistent? I want you guys to answer this question for me. Which team are you? I end up eating whatever I see because A, I can't figure out what to eat. B, I don't have time to meal prep. C, I don't like cooking. D, I travel a lot. Which one are you? You can absolutely air fry. You can grill, you can boil, you can air fry, you can roast. All right, I see the answers coming in. Dexter says, Richard says A. Sarah says A and B. I can't figure out what to eat and I don't have time to meal prep. Gold says B. I don't have time to meal prep. So really A and B. I'm seeing a lot of A and B's. Okay, Esther says A, B, C. I don't like cooking. Let me tell you something about myself. I don't like cooking either. When people hear what I do, you're a nutritionist, and then they assume that I like cooking. And I'm like, no, I'm not a chef. Chefs are the ones that probably like cooking. Me, the fact that I studied nutrition or that I enjoy educating people on how to eat healthier is not the same thing as me liking to cook. I don't like to cook. I'm one of the laziest people you will meet when it comes to kitchen matters. But the biggest problem that a lot of us have, regardless of your answer earlier, when you wait till hunger has set in before you now start thinking and asking, oh, so what will I eat now? It's one of the biggest mistakes that you can make. Because when you have allowed the hunger to strike you so bad, and it is in that state of terrible hunger, you are not looking for food. What's going to happen is that you're going to choose nonsense. That's what's going to just happen. You are going to, anything that comes, anything that presents itself, all of a sudden looks good, and that is what you're going to eat. So regardless of your situation, whether you don't have time to cook new, you don't want to eat, A lot of us, our problem is that we don't have any type of planning. When it comes to food, we just somehow miraculously hope that we'll figure it out. It's a lie. You plan what you wear. We plan a lot in different parts of our lives. We plan a lot of things. But somehow when it comes to our food, no, we forget. But we all have to have a plan for different scenarios, for different situations. Whether it is, there are days where everything is great, work is not too stressful, you actually have time to cook, everything is nice and nice. There are those type of days. There are the days where weekend will come. Maybe you have one family event or something happened. The time my cousin got married, I was so busy. Meal prepping where? Not meal prep, nada. Okay, we're so busy. Okay, there'll be days when you're just too tired. You're just literally too tired to enter the kitchen. There will be the times when you're traveling and not even at home at all. You're sleeping in one hotel somewhere, whether in the country or outside the country. There'll be periods where you come home. So just different situations. But the truth is, you know yourself. You know which situations are common to you. And my dear, you have to have a plan. You cannot not have a plan. I'm going to show you some plans for myself. Like I said, you know yourself. Oh. There are some weekends that come and the Saturday and Sunday just phew, it will just disappear. And I've not had any time to even enter any supermarket to say I want to go and buy anything, enter any market to go and buy anything. And now I'm panicking and I'm wondering what to eat. But guess what? I don't panic anymore because I have a plan for that scenario. And this is an example of what my day could look like in those situations. For example, one of my best breakfasts when I cannot cook is cereal, whether it's oats. And guys, you can make oats in your microwave. The day that I learned that thing about 2 years ago now, I've never looked back. Even if I have time, I'm still cooking it in that microwave because, I don't want to wash pots. So, but cereal with an apple, with an egg, guys, protein, fiber, carbs were good. Snack, I probably do all these packed. I even like the fact that there are many of these packed biscuits now. Rich Tea now has small pack. This comes from way back school. This was my exam biscuits when I'm studying. This comes crackers. Or is it Biloxi crackers? Is it Mifu Digestive? All of them now have all these small packs. They make it easy. It's already portioned for you, right? If corn is in season, lunch in my brain is sorted, especially if I'm out and about. And I find corn sorted. Sometimes I buy at home. If I cannot boil it in batch, right? I have that at home to be there, warm it. I can eat it with some coconut. Lunch I'll do. If I'm out and I see to buy, I buy. Dinner. On my way from work, and we stop by at my suya guy's place. Help me to, I buy some suya. Tell him not to drown it in oil like they normally do. Because what? I don't need all those excess calories. One minute for me, I carry it to my house and then I put some Ijebu Gari and ice on the side. This whole day is 1,500 calories. It still has fiber. It still has protein. And zero cook. There is no cooking. I did not cook anything. All I did was boil this egg. But doing this did not happen all of a sudden. It was planned. But because I am being realistic with myself and I know that there are periods when life used to life. But I don't want to be caught off guard. I don't want to be caught saying, what will I eat now? This is another example. Okay, this is I have traveled example. I traveled to Abuja, I traveled to somewhere, right? And wherever you buy these things doesn't have to be any of these particular restaurants I mentioned, but these are the restaurants that I typically buy from because they're in the cities I go. If I'm, whenever it is that I do travel. My typical breakfast, even on days I'm even in Lagos, if I'm going to go and make my hair, my salon people know me. Straight up, I just order there's this beets and what's the name again? What's the other fruit? I think apple and carrot juice that I order from So Fresh with a sandwich. Breakfast is done. There's so many other options. Okay. Snack. I mentioned that 4-pack. They have this 4-pack of Rich Tea. That one is done. Lunch. I go to the place. It might be Chicken Republic. One of those places, I'll do like half portion. A lot of places sell half portion. Thank Jesus. I do like half portion of their rice. Do a lot of probably 2 portions of the salad. If I cannot find a protein that is not fried, I just do boiled egg. I don't have energy. Okay, because let's be honest, a lot of restaurants, their meats, fish, everything fry. Some places do have grilled options. If they do, yay, Anyways, dinner, one of my favorites. Chicken salad with moi moi from Chicken Republic. Again, this is another day. Sometimes when I'm in Lagos, sometimes this is how I eat. It depends on how things are going in my life. If I did not have the time to meal prep the week before, then yeah, But guys, it's ABC from So Fresh. Thank you. It's apple, beetroot, and carrots. Guys, that you don't have time to cook should not be an excuse. You see, that you don't have time to cook, you have to plan for it too. Okay? There are two resources that we give our clients who basically have this issue. Me as a coach, I have the issue too. So I had to plan for it for our clients too. And that's why we have our quick meal options guide, we have our eat out guide. Now, this client used these two resources, and she says, I haven't been active on the group because of my field work. I knew I was going to be very busy, but I joined this batch because of your birthday discount. I've had to make do with the food options for busy people, and I must commend you. I've lost 6 kg. I'm now a dress size down, even without any workout. If you're in a calorie deficit with your diet, exercise is a plus, but you will already start to lose weight. Exercise can now increase the amount of weight you are losing. But even without exercise, as long as you have achieved a calorie deficit with your diet, then you're going to start to lose weight. Okay? It's literally that simple. So I'm going to take a quick pause here and ask, have I made sense so far? For those asking about sugar in the garri, you can use a low-calorie sweetener. If I can still do maybe 2 cubes of sugar, you're not going to die. Everything in moderation. But I typically would use a low-calorie sweetener, and that will be that. Okay. Thank you. I am glad that it is making sense. Okay? Because guys, if you took, or I told people to take paper and biro when we started this thing so that you can jot it down. And if you honestly took all the tips that I have shared so far and you started to implement them, you will start to get some encouraging results, especially for those of you who feel like you're not getting results. I promise you that you will start to see some changes. But what if we could even do better than just some changes? What if we could get you to 15, 20, whatever it is that your goal is, 30 kg, 35 kg, 40 kg off? And what if you finally did not have to figure it out all on your own? What if everything was already figured out for you? Remember that question, what will I eat now? Yeah. What if it was already figured out for you for every single day? And not just figure out what to eat, but how to prepare it. And even if you wanted to eat out, you know exactly what restaurant to go, you know what to buy. This way, you can stop making mistakes. You can stop doing trial and error. No more wasting time. You can just finally focus on getting results. No more wondering whether or not you are in a calorie deficit. Would you be interested? Would you like me to show you how I can implement everything that I have taught you guys today and so much more in your own life, step by step, so you can start getting results? Would you guys like me to show you how? Give me a hashtag yes in the comments. Yes. Okay, let's do this. Let us do this. Because without further ado, guys, I want to welcome you to my total body transformation program. I created this program now 5 years ago, okay? And it has changed thousands of lives. And no, I am not capping, okay? TBT is my signature group weight loss program that is designed to help you lose about 15 kg or drop 2 to 3 dress sizes in 12 weeks while keeping it off. That part for me is super important. In the most sustainable in the most realistic and the most enjoyable way possible. But guys, I want to show you TBT in action. I want to show you TBT in real life, okay? I want to show you how TBT helped Chisom lose 50 kg. Are you guys ready? This is Chisom's journey with us from 130 to 80 kg. Are you guys ready to see that transformation? Because I have Chisom with us in class today, ready to share her story with us. So if you guys would love to have Chisom come on stage and share her story with you, her 50 kg loss journey and story, please give us a hashtag yes, a hashtag TBT, sorry, in the comments. Give us a hashtag TBT in the comments, and I'm going to go ahead and add her on stage right now. Okay. All right, Chisom is coming on stage now, guys. Hello.
Hi.
Hey. Hello, everyone. So this is
Hi.
Chisom. Thank you
Hi,
so much
everyone.
for being
Hi.
here.
Hi. Glad
All
to be
right, how
here.
are you doing? See your face. Love the hair.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Very well.
Chisom,
How are you?
I'm fine. The first question I'm gonna ask is this: what pushed you to finally join TBT? What even made you finally feel like you needed this weight? It was enough. Like, what made you feel like something needed to change?
First off, I was overweight. The funny part is I didn't see it like initially, but I was always panting when I climbed the staircase. I was just out of my league. I think the word is out of my league. So I said no, like I had to do something
Something
about
has
it.
to change. Okay, and what made you decide that TBT was the program that was going to help you do that?
To be honest, I bought teas. I even bought oil and the rest of them. But it wasn't sustainable because obviously. But I was just strolling, like scrolling through the streets of Instagram one day, and then your ad, I think your ad came up, and I had to go to your page. I saw I could eat rice, I could eat beans. I was like, okay, it was making sense. So I said to okay, let's see, and then I joined. You said you were holding a master class like this one, and then I said,
Yeah,
okay, let me just try, and I joined, and I was like, okay, and I got the program, and here we are.
here we are. Fantastic. So, how long have you been able to maintain your results for? I mean, losing 50 kg is huge. Like, maintaining this is a whole other ball game. So, how long has it been now?
I joined the program on in August 2023, and it's over a year now, and because it's a way
But
of
still
life now,
maintaining.
like it's a way of life typically because I can't drop it because the fact that it's my rice, my beans, everything. So it's so it's been over a year, almost 2 years. Yo, it's almost 2 years.
Like, time is like, like when I saw our last message, I was like, oh my God, you joined when I was doing the math, I'm like, it's already 2 years.
It's already
Anyway.
two.
Mm. So, what would you say was your favorite part of the program? Like the different parts of it. What did you love the most about TBT?
The meal plan, guys, coach. The meal plan. It's sustainable. I didn't have to go out of my way to buy something that's extraordinary. Like I still
No
have my right.
special online shopping.
Like I didn't have to do any of that. Like I could put everything together and just make better decisions with it. Secondly was is still because okay, let me say it is a group, the support group. It keeps you accountable. Everybody's checking on everybody. Coach is there to point you. Where is your plan? Where is your food? Where is your exercise? Where is this? And even if you're falling off the wagon, you can always come back at any time. Nobody is
Yep,
perfect per se. The meal plan and the group, the both of them, amazing stuff.
definitely. Fantastic. Okay. And for those who are listening right now, what would you say to them? People who are probably thinking, should I join? Should I not join? What would you say to them?
Well, I don't think you need so much preaching or convincing because see me, yo, I would say huge. I was huge. My clothes couldn't fit any longer, but I took that great leap of faith because when I joined, I was like, let me just trash it. I've been buying tea, I've been buying this one.
Abby.
But I said, let me just give it a try. And the fact that I could continue eating what I wanted, but everything in smaller quantities, it helped me. And trust me, this program is going to help you. It's going to over help you because I didn't imagine losing 50 kg was possible.
Even
I just kept
possible,
on
right?
going. And the good thing is, if you see results, it motivates you to keep
Yep.
going and
That's one thing
going
about
and
it keeps
going.
going. That consistency
Yeah,
element.
the consistency like keeps you consistent. Like imagine the tea after drinking it for 2 days, you check and then you've added. But this one, it will keep you. Even if you be losing inches, your clothes will fit better. Like trust
You
me,
can
it's
see
going to
it.
be of great
Mm-hmm.
help to you. You're going to be healthier. You're going to be cuter. Your skin is going to pop. Like you're going to be stronger. Like to be honest, so is I am saying it, it is going to be a very, very, very amazing choice for you to join this program. It has helped me in amazing and tremendous ways, and trust me, it's going to help you. So please do well to join.
Thank you so much, Chisom, and thank you, and well done. I
Thank
mean, it's not
you.
an
Thank you.
easy feat to not just lose it, but maintaining
Yeah.
it, like I said, is a whole other kettle of fish. So I'm
Yep.
so, so, so glad that you're keeping it strong. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And good
Thank you.
night. Thank you for
Bye.
coming. Bye. Bye. Okay, guys. So that was Chisom's story. And I particularly love bringing Chisom here because I wanted somebody who had done it for a while and is still going on. Okay. Because, like I said, I mean, it's one thing to lose weight, it's another thing to keep the weight off. And that is exactly what TBT is going to be teaching you and showing you. So, now I want to show you guys what's inside TBT. Now, if you were to buy all the different elements separately, you'd be paying an extra ordinary amount, okay? But don't worry, you're not paying anywhere close to this amount. But I'm just trying to show you guys the value of this program. Now, one of the first things that we do on the program is something called the Mind Reset Workshop. Okay, this is where I talked a lot about mindset today, but we dive in a lot deeper. You'll be able, it's a live workshop like this one, but this one, you guys will be able to actually talk to me, talk back at me, right? And actually communicate to really share your struggles. You're going to be getting the meal plan, obviously, the star of the show, a Nigerian meal plan that'll help you immediately achieve a calorie deficit from day one and start seeing results in as little as 1 week. Okay, and no, I'm not kidding. You'll start seeing results even in your first week. Do anywhere workout guide. These are workouts you can do anywhere, your living room, your bedroom, you travel, whatever the case is. Chisom talked about the group. This is where all the action and jing happens, okay? For daily motivation, for support, to ask your questions. Twice a month, we have live coaching calls. Again, like I said, we this life will life. There's so many things that all of us struggle with. So we have live Zoom calls with coaches where you'll be able to come, ask your questions, share your struggle. You'll be able to get real time advice. Online classes. If you know me and you know my brand, I love to teach. So a lot, whether it's from how to overcome cravings to how to different things, okay, what to do when your result stalls, all kinds of topics. You're getting access to all those online classes, our weekly progress review sessions. You'll be eligible for our cash prizes. We do monthly cash prizes for the best transformation as well. So you also get an opportunity to win some money. Okay. Now, this program, if we were to sell the meal plan separately, exercise guide separately, if you came to us to buy everything separately, valued honestly at about almost 500K. But don't worry, when you buy the program, normal price is 90,000 naira. Okay. 90,000 naira. But for those who join in the next 24 hours, you are not paying 90,000. You are paying just 59,900, which is crazy. But guys, this discount disappears in 24 hours. So that means that by tomorrow midnight, it's gone. Okay? It is gone. All right. All you have to do to take advantage of this mind blowing offer is you can take a screenshot right now so you can grab the account number on the screen, or you can head over to optimumfoodie.com/tbt that scored if you are in the abroad. Okay, if you're not in Nigeria and you want to make payment, simply go to this link, optimumfoodie.com/tbt-squad, to make payment online. When you go to the page, you see the option to pay in dollars. You can click on it and choose your currency, whether it's Ghana cedis, whether it's pounds or euros or whatever it is. You'll be able to choose which option you want to do. All you have to do is take a screenshot right now so that you can type in the website so that you can make your transfer into the account number. But very important, guys, when you pay, the program is for 12 weeks. It is a 3-month program. Okay. If you still have more weight to lose, like Chisom said, you can stay on the group, continue with us. It took her 8 months to lose the 50 kg, and she was still with us all through that time. Okay. She was still attending all our sessions. She was still had access to all the group support and progress review sessions and all of that. Okay. The program itself is for 12 weeks. The meal plans, everything is for 12 weeks. Okay. When you make payment, please come back and just give us a hashtag joined. Okay. So I can give you a proper optimum foodie welcome. Okay. So when you make payments, whether via transfer or you do an online payment, however way it is that you choose, just come back and give us a hashtag joined. Okay. And I will give you a proper welcome into the program. Now, besides the discounts, okay, for those who are going to join tonight or latest by tomorrow, you're also getting our fasting meal plan absolutely free. Okay. You can use this if you have a religious fast. If you ever wanted to try intermittent fasting, you want to get this meal plan. Now, again, this is something we sell separately, but you're getting it absolutely free if you join TBT right now. Another thing you're getting free is our quick meal options guide. We've talked a lot about being busy, not having time to cook. Now, this gives you a list of breakfast, lunch, dinner options that require zero cooking, things you can do in 5 minutes or less and get out the door. Okay, you'll be getting our eat out guides. We heard from the testimonial of the person who was basically away from home for an entire month. The quick meal options and the eat out guides were basically what saved her. Okay, you're going to get a list of restaurants, what to buy from them, places like your The Place, your TFC, your Sweet Sensation, a Chicken Republic, what to buy in those places to make sure that you're still in a calorie deficit. If you're in the diaspora, we were talking about places like your McDonald's, your Subway, your Starbucks, your Nando's. So whether you're in the UK, you're in the US, you're in Canada, we have a list of restaurants in all these different countries. Okay, so this is everything you're getting. If you were to buy TBT and then buy these 3 different things separately, normally you would be paying 135K if you add the bonuses. But for 24 hours only, you're paying just $59.9. Okay. So again, if I were you, I would take a screenshot right now to save the link, save the account number. Once you have done your transfer, send your evidence of payment anywhere that you like. Okay. You can send it on if it's a WhatsApp number you have, if it's Instagram, you can find us, if it's email, anywhere that works for you. Okay. Feel free to send it. And then come back in here to give us a hashtag joined. Like I said, I want to properly welcome you into the program. Now, what is TBT, or what is the experience of TBT? TBT is you going from feeling uncomfortable in your skin, being constantly self-conscious, to you finally feeling confident. TBT is you going from you looking pregnant and always feeling like you need to wear girdles to confidently wearing fitted clothes without needing to stuff yourself in a girdle or waist trainer. TBT is going from you always being scared. Somebody said something when we started this class that just smelling, they feel like once they smell food like this, they've added weight. TBT is you going from always being scared of eating to you actually enjoying all the foods that you love and still losing weight. TBT will help you going from feeling the need to buy expensive food. They say you should buy chair. They told you to buy this, told you to buy that. You are buying everything, but still you're not losing weight. TBT will teach you how to eat your everyday meals in a healthier way that supports your journey, your weight loss journey, your health journey, so you can finally start getting the results that you want. TBT is helping you go from always battling cravings, always feeling so out of control around food, to finally feeling in control, learning to incorporate your treats without overdoing them. And yes, that includes ice cream. It includes the pizzas, it includes the burgers. I didn't even include slides of that. How I would order a Burger King. I still eat at Burger King. Our clients eat. If a Burger King is one of the foods on the list, in the eat out guide I mentioned, yeah, Burger King is on there. Domino's is on there. Okay. TBT is you going from always wondering, what should I eat? Okay. What do I need to eat to lose weight? To knowing exactly what to eat, exactly how much you should be eating to finally smash your goals. TBT is going from you always feeling sad every time you look into yourself. Every time you look into the mirror when you're naked and feeling sad, to you finally being happy. This is what can happen for you in TBT because this is what is happening for our clients on TBT. This is a 12-week transformation of her belly on the TBT program. So when she started, this was her week 4, and this is her at week 12. Hey, Ada Felix. Tayo. Okay, I'm coming back to the comment section, guys. I am coming back. If you have joined, please come back. Give me a hashtag join so that I can properly welcome you. I am coming. Let me finish this section of my slides. Timothy is going from you feeling pains in your knees, from always gasping for breath. There's a post that I did recently about a client who, now she wanted to lose weight. She knew she needed to lose weight, but she wasn't going to lose weight necessarily because of her knees. But then she lost weight and it's like all the knee pain disappeared. And that's why I did that post, and like it's a reminder that this weight loss thing we're talking about, yes, we want to look good, though. We want to wear, fitted clothes. We want to look younger and all those things, all well and good. But another reason why it's also important is for our health. Her knee pain, she didn't want to lose weight. It wasn't because of her knees that she wanted to lose weight, though. But she still went ahead. She went ahead just to look good, but then her knee pain, back pain, all of a sudden gone. I've had people all of a sudden come back to me and be like, oh my God, Odo, I'm pregnant. And me, I did not even know that they were apparently trying to conceive. But because they got healthier, and it's more than just weight loss, guys. TBT is more than weight loss. It's about finally nourishing your body. It's losing weight, but in a healthy way. So yes, you're losing weight, but then your body is also getting healthy. And so a lot of diseases, people who have been able to get off their meds from their blood pressure, the list goes on and on. Let me just continue. Okay. TBT is about giving, you finally going up from giving up every few weeks. Any small thing you have, you stop the diet because it's boring, because you can't find time to cook, because you cannot find where to buy the food. On TBT, you'll finally be able to stay consistent, because especially for those of us who have a lot of weight to lose, you cannot get there if you're not consistent. Even if you have small weights to lose, if you're not consistent, you continue to gain that same 5 kg over and over again. Okay? TBT is you finally being able to go from hating to take pictures to finally feeling confident, and they will not hear word again because it will be pictures back to back. Okay? So like I said, do take a screenshot so you can capture the account numbers so you don't make any errors. If you do want to make payments online, if you're in the abroad, then please feel free to go online to www.autofree.com/tbt-squad, or you can also check your email. You should have probably gotten an email already, or check the WhatsApp message that's been sent you. I know we bombarded you guys with reminders for this class. So you can go to the WhatsApp number and check. You might or should have gotten a message as well. Okay. Now, guys, don't forget, I did say that I was going to share my free meal plan for 3 days. Okay, for free. I didn't forget. Do not worry. Okay, yes. I almost forgot. So we recently launched our web app. Okay. So if you guys want to see everything inside the program, give me a hashtag joined. I said hashtag joined, sorry. Give me a hashtag ready in the comments, and I will play a video to show you guys a sneak peek of what the app looks like. And so you can also see everything that is waiting for you inside the program. Let me know. Would you guys like to see it? Just give me a hashtag. Okay, so let me quickly play it. Our web app, and I cannot wait for you to see the inside of the total body transformation program. Are you ready? All right, guys, let us take a tour of month 1 of the plan. Now, to ensure your total and complete transformation, the TPT program covers 5 essential areas. Number 1 is your mindset. Number 2 is your nutrition. Number 3 is your physical fitness. Number 4 is your education. We're super big on educating you guys here at Optimum Fuji. We're going to be sharing some worksheets, with you. And last but not least, community, which happens over on WhatsApp as well as monthly over on Zoom with our monthly live hangouts. Finally, bonuses that only the people that pay by tomorrow are going to get for free. Let's take a deeper look. Okay, let's start here. Now, the Mind Reset Guide is a worksheet that you're going to download right here, but you would be using this worksheet during the live Mind Reset workshop with me. And the goal of this workshop is to help you identify first of all, and then overcome some of the limiting and negative beliefs that you have about weight loss, about your own personal body. Why? Because weight loss starts with the mind. I think we've already established that so far during this class. Okay, now let's continue our tour. Next up is the meal plan. And of course, as usual, we usually start with introductions where I'm able to share my guidelines with you, okay, my rules, as well as tips such as how to stay full, how to measure your progress, what time to eat, and so on and so forth. Next up is the actual, we have a meal plan key first. You guys know that portion control is important, okay? So I'm usually very specific about the quantities of everything, and that is what we provide you here. Now let us go into the actual meal plan. Now note, you're going to be getting one meal plan every 2 weeks. So you have a meal plan for week 1 and 2. For week 3 and 4, you get another one, such that by the time you go through the entire 12 weeks of TBT, you would have gone through 6 different meal plans. And as you can see, it's broken down into the different days of the week. So let's just quickly take a look at one of the days. So here is breakfast, and you actually have 2 breakfast options, all right, with the photos, recipes, all right, your snack options, then here is lunch, and then finally your dinner, okay? Now let us move on. So like I said earlier, so this is week 3 and 4. Again, you have Monday to Sunday for week 3 and 4. Now let us see our workout guide. Again, we start with instructions for your safety as well as share some guidelines. Then the plan itself is broken down into the different schedules for the week. So Mondays, for example, is focused on your arms and your back, and all you have to do is come here, click play to watch the videos and follow the videos. Okay, it is that simple. Now our classes, we're so big on this. From week 1 all the way to week 12, you're going to be having different classes covering different topics. So this is week 2, and it teaches you how to select healthier foods and even understand why even saying one food is healthier than the other. So we cover other topics like how to overcome cravings, how to keep the hunger away, how to ensure that you don't quit, what to do, when you feel like quitting, or we have topics like how to interpret nutrition labels, what to do if you're not losing weight, and by the time you're even done, let's say you reach your weight loss goal, how to actually maintain your results. You're going to get access to all of that. Now there's certain worksheets that you're going to be needing, like our daily fitness checklist. This is like a report card that we share, and we just tell you how to use it, and you'll be able to also download it here. We also have our progress report sheet as well for you to download. Now the very sweet part. For those that make payment for TBT by tomorrow, guys, you have just 24 hours. You're also going to be getting this fasting meal plan and my quick meal options and eat out guide. But don't worry, let me just quickly give you a quick tour of the fasting meal plan, okay? Now, it includes guidelines, when to eat, the do's and don'ts of fasting period. But let's just quickly take a look at the actual meal plan. Okay, it goes on like this from here all the way to day 30, a full 30 days, and you're getting that absolutely free if you join us by tomorrow. Let me quickly give you a tour of the Eat Out Guide. So here is the Eat Out Guide in month 3 of the plan. We also have another one in month 2 as well. And basically the way that it works, we just have a list of different restaurants and we tell you exactly what to buy at these different restaurants. We have the Place, Sweet Sensation, Taste Fried Chicken, Chicken Republic, Domino's Sport, and you'll be able to know exactly what to buy when you get there to ensure that you are actually meeting your calorie targets so that you remain in a calorie deficit and you're able to continue losing weight. So let me know if you have any questions. I honestly cannot wait for you guys to experience all the resources that are on this program. And if you want to download any of them, there are download links. Okay, the meal plan, like you can see the Eat Out Guide here. Download the Eat Out Guide right here. For the meal plan, for the workout guides, if you want to print your meal plan, for example, I'll put it on your fridge or wherever, in your kitchen or your dining room, wherever, you'll be able to do that. Okay. All right. I am so excited. Yay! Okay, so that is what is waiting for you guys inside TBT. Okay, now TBT is all about you finally knowing that this time around, oh, you're not only going to lose this weight, but you are going to keep it off. When you join TBT, you are finally saying no. You are finally rejecting all the time wasting, hunger striking, and money wasting, boring weight loss diets and teas that you have been doing all this while that have left you disappointed, hungry. Okay. TBT in action again. This is for our mamas. I want you guys to meet Dr. Crystal. Okay. Crystal said, I had to lie to some of my colleagues that I was pregnant because I was too embarrassed to admit that I added so much weight and in fact concentrated in my belly. I knew they will be wondering if I'm the one God gave the instruction to populate the earth because I have delivered 4 times and my last is just 1 year plus. But I prefer I prefer that's basically had them thinking she was pregnant again to the predictable comments of you have to do something about this weight. And I know this is something that a lot of us can relate to. Guys, this is Crystal after 4 weeks. Okay. Again, this is her after 8 weeks. Now she came back to say, my story has changed from Doc. What happened? You have added so much weight to wow, you look great. My motivation is the progress that I see. And most importantly, I want you guys to see how she was eating. I will keep saying it. If you keep feeling like, I want to lose weight too, so Eba, no. I'm losing weight too, so no, I cannot eat plantain again. I cannot eat spaghetti again. I want you to think again because you can. Okay? That is how you will sustain this thing. You have to enjoy the food. It's just how you just have to. You cannot continue eating food you don't enjoy for the rest of your life. Possible. Okay? This is Crystal. All right. I mentioned something earlier. She was the inspiration behind the post that I said, going from hating to take pictures to loving to take pictures. Because this picture, to find it, because she's like, no, I stopped taking pictures. It was crazy looking for a before picture. And I'm sure the same story, especially picture that's like not just a selfie of her face, like looking for a full picture. It was hard. But anyways, we found we managed to find this one. But I know that that's the story of so many of us as well. Now, for those of us who are unable to do the 3 months now, I know you probably want to jump on the 3 months. And I definitely advise to do the 3 months because that's where you will save the most money. Okay. But you can do 2 months still at a discounted rate. So instead of paying 60,000, you'll be paying 48,900. Now, if you decide to do a monthly, that will be 30,000 naira per month. Now, regarding the bonuses, only those who pay for the full 3 months are getting every single bonus that I promised, worth an extra 45K bought separately. But if you're paying for 2 months, you will still get some of the bonuses worth 35K. If you're doing if you're paying for just 1 month, then you'll be getting just the fasting meal plan. You will not be getting the quick meal options and the eat out guides. Okay. You can definitely buy them at a later date. Absolutely. And yes, I wanted to mention, the men are not left out. These are some of progress we've made on TBT, with some of the men that have joined us. This is how you can be eating every day and losing weight, guys. That's all I can say. Okay. Again, this is a summary of everything that it includes. Okay. You can eat carbs every day. It has multiple snack options. You can repeat meals. Okay. Today is what? Sunday. You can decide to eat what is on Monday, on Sunday. You can repeat stuff. You can move stuff around. We've just made it so flexible. And like I said earlier, you can start getting results even before you start exercising. Okay. Please remember that if you have joined, please come back into the comment section and give me a hashtag join. I'm going to take my time, okay, to scroll back up to properly welcome you guys into the program. Someone's asking why 30K to 20K. The point of the discount is the bulk, okay, that you're paying at once. That is part of the discount. The fact that you're paying at once. Okay. So this person lost this amount of belly fat in 4 weeks and knows she had not started exercising. A lot of times, some people just feel very overwhelmed. How to join? Please see the account number on the banner below. There's a red banner below with the amount and then the account number. You can also make payment online, www.optimalfoodie.com/TBT, which stands for Total Body Transformation. So optimalfoodie.com/TBT-squad. You can check for the link in the WhatsApp message I would have probably sent. Yes, please, if you made payments, one, give me a hashtag joined here. Okay. So put your hashtag joined if you have joined. Two, please head over to whatever platform that you can find me. WhatsApp or email or Instagram or Facebook, TikTok, wherever it is that you can find me, please send us your evidence of payment. Because of the time and also the number of payments, we will not be able to confirm everyone's payment today, but everybody will be confirmed tomorrow and you will be onboarded tomorrow. So from tomorrow, you'll be able to gain access to the app that I just showed you guys. Okay. So please just give us till tomorrow. Everybody just will go to bed for tonight. But from tomorrow, my team will be, up to get everybody, give everybody access to the program. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. Yes, I wanted to mention that. Thank God for slides. Okay, if you have diastasis recti, you can join TBT. Now, for those of us who don't know what diastasis recti is, it's a condition where your ab muscles separate, and basically they separate a lot of times due to pregnancy. So the pressure from your baby growing causes the muscles to to separate, and then there's a gap. And now the problem with the gap is that no matter how much dieting you do, now even if you've burnt all the fat, if you don't close that gap, your tummy will still have this drooping look because the integrity of the structure has been compromised. And the crazy part about it is if you're doing the wrong workouts, you would actually make the conditions worse. So the normal tummy exercises that we all know, crunches, sit-ups, all these normal ones that we do, they make it worse. So we do have a DR specific workout guide for you. So please, if you join TBT and you have DR, please, let us know. Let us know so that we can send you this particular workout guide. Also, if you are breastfeeding, you can join TBT, but there is a different meal plan because if you're breastfeeding, your calorie needs are different. We also included some milk boosting foods in there, so it's a different meal plan. We want you to lose weight, but we also need to, make sure that your baby doesn't go hungry. So again, please, if you're pregnant and you want to join TBT, let us know, okay, so that you can we can give you the right meal plan. Okay, please don't use the meal plan that's other parties, anyways, please just mention. But don't worry, anyways, our onboarding staff will ask you anyways, but you can also just mention. But yeah, they'll definitely even ask you as you're being onboarded, just to be sure. Okay. If you also have ulcer, this is another question that I get. You can join TBT. Now you're eating 3 times a day. The meal portions are great. A lot of times people are asking, "Are you sure we'll lose weight? The food is looking like a lot." There's a reason you gotta. Okay, you have to be full to avoid feeling hungry all the time. So this is one of our clients, and this is what she had to say. She said, "God bless you, Coach Odun. You're the real deal. I'm so much better physically, mentally, and emotionally. I'm loving the growth, the changes, and my new body, and I'm not stopping. I have ulcer, and it's been a challenge going on weight loss programs where I had to starve or eat so little. I can still eat well, a well-balanced diet too, and still lose weight plus stay healthy." So guys, yes, we've had clients who have ulcers who are still losing weight in our program. And the community, I think, is one of my favorite parts of the program. It's like I said, TBT has been running now for at least 5 years, thereabout, yeah. And it's just nice to have, you start it yourself, but it has a life of its own now, and you're seeing people kind of really watch out for each other. It's amazing. Yes, we coaches were there, but people just by themselves checking in on each other is amazing. It makes everything worth it. And it's the sense of community, just it's amazing. Okay, it's truly, truly amazing. I want to hear a few stories here with us. This is one of our clients, the mom. She says, "These shorts, the day they fit me, everybody knew. I even pull belt self, everything fit perfectly. And not doing it. God that just said I should stumble on your page. I can't believe we did this despite all we were eating. God bless you." Here's another client, Lamide. She says, "Sees me looking pregnant in the before picture. I can't believe the difference 6 weeks has made. And for the first time, I really feel like I can do this long term." Okay. Again, guys, take a screenshot if you want to do 2 months, three per month, or you want to do full 3 months. But please remember that these bonuses are disappearing as well in 48 hours. The fasting meal plan, the quick meal options, the eat out guides. Okay, they're going away as well as the discount in 48 hours. And if you are somehow still doubting, you're still just really unsure, okay, if this is for you, I confidently, with my full test, have a money back guarantee. And basically, what the guarantee says is that if in the 12 weeks of the program, you do not drop at least a dress size. What I mean by that is, so let's say right now you're a size 16, you don't at least go to a size 14. Okay. Hey, Priska. Oh, I'm glad that you're able to hear that since you have an also fantastic. Okay. If you don't at least drop a dress size, or at least drop 3 inches from your waist in the 12 weeks/3 months of the program, I'll more than happily give you your money back. If you did follow the plan and at least none of this happened for you, I'm more than happy to give your money back. Again, I said something when we started this class. I said I am a sucker for science. Okay. The reason why I'm so confident TBT works is because, well, besides the fact that we have hundreds of testimonials at this point over the years, it's based on science. Okay. Yeah, I know it's food and we're saying this, but trust me, every single decision that went into designing that meal plan is based on science. It did not just, I didn't just see one that say, oh yeah, just add this one. Yeah, just add that one. There were very, very careful calculations that went into every single meal and every single recipe. And that's why we know that it works. Not just calculations, but also ensuring that everything is balanced. Because it's not just about the calories. Calories are important, but if you also want to stay healthy, the meals have to stay balanced. You have to ensure that you are being properly nourished. Okay. I have refunded money 2 times. Okay. And once she did come back to tell us she eventually lost weight. I don't know what was going on before, but anyways, I will be happy to take our questions. Now, I'm finally going to run into the comment section. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to take too many questions because my train of thoughts, scatter, scatter. Yes, I'm going to leave this on the screen very, very quickly while I run into the comments to take some of your questions. This is the free meal plan that I promised. I keep my promises, people. So what I will just tell you to do is to please take a screenshot. Before you do anything, just take a screenshot first. Then I will give you guys the instructions. Take the screenshots. Now that you have taken the screenshots, or now that I hope that you have taken the screenshots, please, if you've joined the program, come back and give me #joined. You are welcome, Mahmoud. Don't worry, I'm coming back to these comments. Let me quickly give instructions on what to do, how to get the free meal plan. So you take a screenshot, like I said. Now, why I told you take screenshots is so that this link here, you can take your time and type it, okay? So you will then open your browser now, okay? So whether it's Google Chrome or Safari for Apple users or Mozilla Firefox, whatever browser it is, Opera Mini, what's the name of that thing? Whatever browser it is that you use, open it. Now you're going to type this text as it is seen on the screen exactly. Okay, please try not to make mistake. That's why I asked you to take that screenshot. Okay, so you're gonna type it bit.ly/freeplan2024. Exactly as it is. So that's why I say take screenshot. So if you make mistake, you can come back and look at it. When you do that, the meal plan will open on your phone. But the thing is, when it opens on your phone, please note that it does not mean it has saved on your phone. It's a PDF file. So you're going to have to download it, except if your phone automatically downloads. Most phones don't. So there'll be a download button probably somewhere at the top right, although it might be different for different phones. Me, I'm talking about, I use an Android, so I don't know. But it's always at the top right, child, like an arrow pointing down. That's the download button. So you click download. Okay. So when you've clicked download, that's when the thing has saved on your phone. So please don't forget to download. If you open it and then you just go away, it's not on your phone. No. You've just opened it. So, like I said, again, take a screenshot. After the screenshot, type this URL exactly as it is on the screen. Then download. That's how you get your meal plan. Okay. So please, I hope you're taking the screenshots because I'm about to move my screen. All right. If you have not yet joined us, guys, you have two choices. Okay. It's either you want to keep doing this thing by yourself, you want to keep spending hours and hours on Google, doing endless research, you want to continue wasting money on things that will not work, or you're going to watch the next 3 months go by, or even 1 year go by with no progress. This is one of our clients. She shared with us, I think this was in 2023 or so. And she says, I was in Spain. Let me just read from the beginning. It says, in fact, my husband is shocked. I ate everything according to the calories and still lost weight. I've lost 5 kg, 5 whole kg in 2 weeks. People should know more about you, honestly. I was in Spain, almost spent 3 million on a gastric balloon, but my husband was scared. Normal. He pushed me to try you for the last time. And she's not the only one. Like I have so many clients that either they're about to do surgery and then, I still have a very recent client of mine, right? She was about to do surgery. In fact, it was her niece, her sister's daughter that pushed her to sign up for my program. I have another client who has already actually gone ahead with the surgery. So like if she had found me, she would not have done it. But she already did the surgery because she found out about us, but she still joined because she understands that doing the surgery, yes, but if she doesn't learn how to eat healthy and control her portions, she's just going to gain the weight back anyway. Okay. So, that's absolutely fine, Afolabi. If you make payment, please come back and give us a hashtag join. So now let me come and start welcoming our people and taking your questions. I'm going to start scrolling up now. Okay. Let me just find one of those my easy pages. For those of you who might be saying you will pay later, please make sure that it's not past tomorrow. Because once it's by Sunday, Monday, by Tuesday, you're not going to make this offer. If an offer is too good for me to extend it, okay, it's a massive discount. It's not just the discount plus the bonuses, Okay, someone says I have PCOS with insulin resistance. We've had people with PCOS join us. Okay, we've had people with PCOS join us. One of the people with PCOS that joined us finally got pregnant. Now, there's a lot. It's why sometimes I love what I do. Like, besides the fact that people send pictures and showing us their transformation, a lot of times people don't even join for a lot of the things that end up happening. Like, that was not like their main focus, but it happened, right? So absolutely, even if you have PCOS, you can join us. There are a few other guidelines that we're giving you specifically if you have PCOS, but definitely if you have PCOS, you can join. So let me continue with the questions and my welcome tour. Welcome, Lizzie. Welcome to the Optimal Foodie family. Welcome to TBT. Welcome, Nesacint. I hope I got that right. You are so welcome. I can't wait to see you inside the program. I can't wait to properly welcome you guys and meet you face to face when we do the Mind Reset workshop. Hello, welcome, Mahmood. Welcome. I'm trying to also make sure I don't miss your questions. Can you shed light on the difference in TBT and customized meal plans? So TBT is a group program. Customized meal plans are customized, which means that the meal plan is specifically suited. So for example, on TBT, the meals are 1, 2, 3. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, right? with customized meal plan, you get to tell us how you want it, whether you want it to be 2 meals and 2 snacks, you want it to be 3 meals and 2 snacks, you want it to be, we can customize it that way. We also customize it in terms of the specific food. Now with TBT, to make sure that everybody is able to enjoy the plan, in the, what do you call that thing, in the video sneak peek I showed you guys, a lot of times with TBT, you see us giving multiple options for different days. And the reason is because we understand that different people will like different things. So, for example, you might see us write plantain, this quantity of plantain, or this quantity of potato, or this quantity of yam, because some people might like plantain and not like potato. Some people might like yam and not like plantain. So that's how we've been able to accommodate people's preferences on TBT program. Now with the customized plan and program, because you're able to tell us upfront, hey, I don't eat plantain, no, we won't include the plantain at all in the to begin with. Okay, we'll work with only the foods that you enjoy. Also, depending on also the health conditions you have, not everybody can join TBT. So, for example, if you're pregnant, probably do customized. If you have high blood sugar, customized. Kidney issues, yeah. Okay, so that's basically it. Welcome at DBC. I already did. I can't wait to see you inside the program. Welcome, Kit Ofyong. Please, if I'm pronouncing your name, I don't know if it's Ofyong or Ofyong. Please forgive me, but you are welcome. Welcome, OYVC. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hey, Priska. I was actually waiting for this guy. Ulcers. Yes, if you have ulcers, you can join. What's your WhatsApp number? Lola, please type the WhatsApp number. I don't want to scroll back down and then need to scroll back up. Please share the WhatsApp number. Can I get an Eat Out Guide only? Yes, you can. You can get Eat Out Guide only. Please send us a message. So it says, I love teas, Lipton and milk and sugar, 2 cubes. Hope it can work. It can. It depends on how much milk you're putting. So let me tell you what to do. The trick: skip the sugar. Use a low-calorie sweetener. So that way, at least you know that, okay, yes, milk. You spend calories on the milk instead, right? Because if you still use sugar, then there's calories you're spending on sugar. Then you still add calories again from the milk. But if you use a low-calorie sweetener, then at least we don't have to worry about calories from the sweetener end. We know that the only calories we're worried about is the one from the milk. It keeps the calories low. Websy's Place. Welcome to TBT. Welcome to the Optimum Foodie Squad. I can't wait to see you inside the program. Adejoke, you are very, very welcome. Thoughts with Enora, where to send your receipts? Please send it anywhere. I want to believe everybody has access to Optimal Foodie one way or another. Whether you follow us on Instagram, whether you follow us on Facebook, whether you follow us on, I don't know, wherever it is that you know us from. If it's our WhatsApp number you have, if you see my emails, you can reply any of the emails and send your receipt there. Wherever it is that is the easiest for you. Please drop your receipts. Tomorrow everyone will be approved and you'll be able to get in. I have shared details of the 3-day meal plan. I don't know if anybody is still having issues accessing that. Hey, Antonia Igbeto. I was going to say Igbedion. No, Igbedion. I'm so sorry. Antonia Igbedion. Welcome to TVT. Thank you so much for joining. I can't wait for your transformation. I can't wait to see you inside the program. Hello, Fatima. You are welcome. Now, I'm seeing some people also ask about personalized programs. So let me quickly. We do have personalized programs. So like I said, firstly, some people hate groups. Okay. So if you absolutely hate groups, then yeah, you can join one of our one-on-one programs. Or if you just feel like you need extra accountability, okay, you can still be in the group. Like we can still add you to the group. Or if you feel like you still need some more personal attention, then yes, we do have one-on-one programs. So you can just send us a WhatsApp message anywhere. But reach out to us anywhere. I mean, WhatsApp or Instagram or Facebook, TikTok, wherever it is, and just maybe say one-on-one, or just let us know you're interested in one-on-one, so we can tell you a bit more about them. Okay. Okay. So say please. Amina, please send us a message. Amina let me write your name down in case you're no longer here. Okay, Esther has a question. Let's assume everything I had in a day amounts to 2,000 calories. However, due to my activities of the day, I burnt 500. Does that mean my net intake is 1,500? Um, Technically, yes. Then yes. So the way that your calorie allowance typically is calculated, we put the your physical activity actually into consideration, right? So the question also is what is your normal allowance for the day, right? And then this physical activity you're talking about, is that how do I put it now? Okay, let me explain like this. So for the typical average person, your calorie allowance for the day typically will be like 2,000, especially for people that are not very active, right? Will be about 2,000. Now that 2,000 includes the calories that you burned from whatever activity that you're already doing. Okay. So if you still eat the same 2,000, in this particular case, you won't lose any weight because the 2,000 also includes the calories needed to do the activities that you will do. However, if let's say you are not very active and your calorie allowance to maintain your current weight is 2,000 calories, and then you now started doing extra activity. So let's say you now started exercising and then you're not able to start burning an extra 500 calories, but you're still eating 2,000. Now, yes, you are in 1,500. Your net is now 1,500, and that should then help you lose weight. Okay. So no matter what, you have to put it in reference with your normal allowance. Hello, Fatima Georgie. Welcome, 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 welcome to the program. Thank you so much for joining. I will see you guys soon inside when we do our intros and during the mind reset workshop. Madam J Mama, you are welcome. I don't know if you guys are still in here, but if you are, welcome to TBT. Welcome to the Optimum Foodie Squad, the TRD's Family Chronicles. You are very, very welcome. Oh, welcome, 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 welcome. I know I'm missing some people. Let me see. Okay, now I think I've welcomed at DBC. No, we had a few people join very early. It's up, 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 up. I promised I was going to welcome everyone, trying not to miss so many comments. Okay, Bolariwa, you are very, very welcome. I don't know if you're still in here, but if you are, welcome to Optimum Foodie. Welcome to Milola Nuga. Welcome, Mojisola Bamidele. Good evening. Thank you so much. Welcome, Wholesale Fabric Shop. Welcome, okay, let me just say Betty. I was about to murder your son name. Let's avoid that. You are welcome, Betty. You are very, very welcome. You are welcome, Loretta. Good evening. You're welcome, Ada Felix. Welcome to TBT. Welcome to Optimum Fuji. Thank you guys so much. Okay. So let me come back down. Let me see what messages I might have missed. Chica, welcome. Welcome, Chica. How many calories are you meant to consume per day? So to be honest, it's a range. But for weight loss, it honestly depends on your weight, your height, and all of that. But most people will lose weight between 1,200 and like 1.8. If you're on the much bigger side, so like you're over 100 kg, then you could possibly do numbers closer to like that 1.7, 1.8 and still lose weight, But if you're in your 60s, your 70s, I would definitely say maybe max 1.6. Your physical activity also usually determines it. But the meal plan, the TBT program, is 1,400. Hey, Lavette! Welcome, Lavette! Welcome, 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 welcome. I can't wait to see you. Okay, this is Subaru, guys. Wanted to share a bit more customer stories. So this is Subaru after 3 weeks. He says, I can't believe I actually traveled and lost weight. Normal me, I just put everything on pause till I get back home. Till I get back home, the FIFA continues. I've never been this consistent with my diet or exercise before. This is another client of ours. She says, I just posted a picture of myself on my WhatsApp story. I hadn't done so in months. Or doing the compliments and comments I've been getting made me want to cry. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. How do you measure carbs, please? So when you inside the program, you'll be able to we'll be giving details on how to measure them with measuring cups, okay? But remember in the class, besides there's measuring cup measurements, but another easy way to like make it simple for yourself is to use the plate method, where I said a quarter of your plate should be your carbs. That's another easy way. Okay. Quarter. If you have a thing for Coke, maybe you want to start switching to zero Coke. Okay. For a start, switch to zero Coke. And then hopefully with time, you'll be able to wean yourself off it altogether. Okay. Zero Coke at least helps you avoid the sugar. Okay. So, guys, if you still have not joined, I want you to just take your time and just imagine that you finally fulfill the promise you made to yourself to lose this weight and regain your confidence. So many of us have promised ourselves every January, okay, we are giving ourselves new goals, new year, new me. What if this time around you finally fulfill that promise? What if you finally prove the doubters wrong? The people who keep saying, oh, she has started another diet. Oh, then all the bad mouthers. You need to lose weight. You need to do this. What if you stop feeling so conscious or insecure in your body? What if you finally knew exactly what you needed to do to maintain your results? You could finally stop cracking your head and wondering, or you could finally stop being so scared to enjoy food. Because guess what? Food is supposed to be enjoyed. God did not give us a tongue for no reason. He gave us the tongue so that we could enjoy his creations, which include food. But just that a lot of us unfortunately have not learned how to eat them in a way that supports our goals and supports our body. But when you learn that, you can have the best of both worlds. So instead of imagining, how about we make that happen? Okay. How about we make that happen for you inside the program? All right. This is what can happen for you inside TBT. All right. This is progress from week 0 to week 8. It wasn't just her belly, it was her arms too. And we can make it happen for you. So again, please feel free to take a screenshot of the different prices, whether you want to do a one-time payment for the full 3 months, you want to do 2 months, you want to do 1 month. Okay. And remember, if you want to pay online, if you're not in Nigeria, just head over to optimumfoodie.com/tbt-squad, this website right here. You can take a screenshot of the screen right now and head over to this website. You can just type this into your browser or check your email. I think we should have sent you an email by now. You should have gotten an email. Check your promotions folder. Yep, the email might be in your promotions folder. If you check your inbox and it's not there, then it's likely in your promotions folder. So please check your promotions folder as well, to just make sure this could be you. Waist snatched, back rolls disappeared. Okay, this is what can happen for you on TBT. This is another one of our amazing clients. This is a daily kit. So I'm really excited about the changes from 96 kg to 84.4. Okay, I said about the weight. It's the belly for me. So happy for her. All right. So the question is, how do you want to end your year? Do you want to end it with excuses, or do you want to end it with results? Which one you want to do? What's it gonna be? It's up to you guys. Let me come back and share the link to the free meal plan again for those of us who might not have. Yeah, here it is. So once again, this is the link to the free meal plan that I promised in case you missed it when I shared it earlier. Take a screenshot of the screen. Then this link here, right? Open your browser. I'm asking you to take a screenshot so that you can take your time to enter the URL. If you make any mistake, it's not going to open, right? It's the wrong website. So bit dot, there's a dot here. It's easy to miss, right? Then letter ly, then slash free plan 2024. When you type this, then you press enter, right? The website will open. When it opens, you see it's open the meal plan, the free meal plan. And all you have to do is download. So, I mean, different browsers have different settings. So look for the download button somewhere. It's probably at the top. There should be like an arrow down, facing down, or something like that. Maybe you need to click options and click download. I don't know. But I know for Google Chrome, yeah, there should be like an arrow down sign at the top. If you can't see it, maybe tap the screen, then the buttons at the top should come up. Anyway, shall download it. If you don't press download, this thing has not downloaded on your phone. All you have done is opened it. And if you wake up tomorrow morning and you're looking for it on your phone, you will not see it. Although probably if you not close the browser, it will still be in your browser. But make sure you download. Okay. All right. Let me quickly come back to the comments if you have questions. No problem. Can you pay for the meal plan without paying for TBT program? Hey, Chamaka, yes, you can. Please send us a message. So the meal plan alone is 15,000 naira per month. Or if you're doing the full 3 months, it's 35. Okay. So that is it. That is how. So if you want to do the meal plan, that's the option. So it is 35K for the full 3 months if you want to do the meal plan alone. So you can get meal plan of month 1, month 2, month 3 all together for 35K. Or you can do 15K per month. I think 2 months. How much is 2 months? Oh God. I think I've forgotten. I think it's 27 something. I can't remember. But yeah. Lola, please type the prices for meal plan only in the comments. Hey, Priska, you've joined. So glad. Hey. Chicken says we should join. I can't wait some other time. No problem. We cannot wait to have you. There are many other batches in our future by the grace of God. So definitely look forward to welcoming you soon. Okay, where do we get the link to the free meal plan? I just shared it again, so I hope that you were able to finally capture it. Okay, let me know if you're able to download it. Okay, Hidayah also asking the same question. Yes, so I hope you were here when I just showed that. Let me just go back. If you here it is again. The link is the one with the white background. You need to put that in your browser. Type it into your browser. How do you calculate calories, please? Okay, so there are so many free online tools. You can go online and Google calorie allowance calculator. Okay, calorie allowance calculator, and you can check out some of them. It'll ask you for your weight, it'll ask you for your height, it'll ask you for your age, your sex, and your physical activity. Can we pay for other bonuses without getting TBT program? Yes, you can. Like I said, the bonuses, we actually sell the bonuses. They are actual products by themselves. So yes, if you are interested in the bonuses, you can definitely buy those separately. Please send us a message. I send us a message anywhere, that you know me from. Wherever it's convenient for you, social media or WhatsApp or email or wherever. Just send a message, we'll get back. Okay, so I hope all of us asking about the free meal plan have finally gotten it. Okay, if we don't have any other questions, I'm so glad. Okay, we're just on the brinks of 9 p.m., which means we've been here for 2 hours. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me till now. Thank you. It has been amazing. I do hope that we're able to pick up a few things and that you learned a lot. And even if you're not joining us just yet, please go on and implement everything I shared. And I can't wait to hear your progress. I can't wait to hear your testimonial because you will have. So I also read something about so say TBT meant for someone with diabetes. No, it is not. So please, if you have diabetes, please, you need to do one of our one-on-ones. whether get a customized meal plan or join a personalized program. So just send us a message and let us know, and then we'll share with you what programs are available. But yeah, we do have programs for people with diabetes, but no, not TBT. Okay. So I also read somewhere about water retention, making it look like you're not losing weight, and you shed more light on this, please. Absolutely. So the issue with the scale. When you climb the scale is measuring so many other things besides fat. I know when we say when someone says I want to lose weight, what we are really saying is I want to lose fat. I mean, nobody wants to lose weight and say they want to lose their bone or they want to lose muscle. It is fat we want to lose, even though we all say weight. Now, the problem with the scale is when you climb it, it's measuring everything. So it's measuring your fat plus your bone plus your muscle plus your blood plus your tissues. Everything is being measured together. But this is now where the problem is. So let's say that you are losing fat. Let's say, let me look for. Okay, I hope you can see. Let me. I'm just going to. Okay, so let's imagine that you lost this amount of fat in a week, right? And normally the scale is supposed to go down. Let's say that this is 1 kg of fat, and you've lost this. So the scale, if you checked last week and the scale says you were 89, you were 90 kg. Now this week is supposed to say 89. It's simple math, but you climb and it says 91. How? Okay. I want you to imagine that, let's say you are 5 days to your period, you're in your premenstrual phase, and because you're in your premenstrual phase, or you ate something that was very salty. So you had pizza, or you had something that was pizza is a perfect example because it's high in carbs, it's high in salt. What's gonna happen? Not necessarily eating a pizza did not make you add weight, right? But it will make your body hold on to water. So I want you to imagine that this is 2 kg of water. So yes, you lost 1 kg. So you were 90 kg, you lost 1 kg. That's 89. Now it's supposed to be 89. But now you're 89, but if added 2 kg of water, that's now 91. But guess what? It doesn't remove the fact that you lost this 1 kg of fat. And that's why even on the program, I mentioned earlier when I was showing you guys the back end of the app that there's something we have called the progress report sheet. That sheet, you are not allowed to put only your weight though, because the weight alone is not a good measure of progress. It's not. You will measure your inches too, because that will give you a bit more perspective on what's really going on. So a lot of times, sometimes, though, it's very important. In fact, one of the things I discussed during the mind reset workshop is how to measure progress, so that because you're measuring it the wrong way, it's an easy way to get demotivated and you just give up for no reason and you're actually making progress. Okay, there's so many other ways to measure progress besides the scale. The scale is popular because it's easy. Let's be honest. It's nice to just jump on the scale. It gives you an answer. It's very nice. It's very fast, but it has its issues. It's a very, very unreliable method of measuring progress. I prefer inches. I prefer photos. I prefer trying on clothes. So I tell clients, if there's any particular, all of us have clothes that we have refused to give away. Those clothes that you're like, nah, we entered this in one day, bring it out. Every 2 weeks, try it on your weight loss journey. If it's a dress or a skirt that could not even pass your bum bum before, one day you pull it, it will reach half of your bum bum. One day it will get all the way in your bum. You might not be able to zip it, but it will get up. One day it will finally reach your waist. One day you will zip it halfway. Another time you will zip it full. Maybe after zipping it full, it's still tight, you can't wear it out until the day that you actually rock that clothes to church or an event or to work. Forget the scale. Okay? I shared the link for the meal plan again. Okay, guys, hold on. I'm going to share one last time because I am logging off in a couple of minutes. Okay, so here we are. No, it's around here. Yes. So this is the link. The bit.ly/free plan 2024. That is the link to the free meal plan. Okay. I don't even know if these messages are coming now or because this thing sometimes it delays messages. But anyways. Ibukun, I hope that that explanation answers your question. Please, guys, for the link to the free meal plan that is currently on the screen, just take a screenshot. Don't try to enter the link now into your browser. Take a screenshot, then you know that you have the link, and then you can enter it at any time into your browser. All right, you're very welcome. So, hold the plan for diabetes comes with a discount. Okay, you know what I would do for you? Because you attended class, I can speak to my people to give you a discount. I'm going to literally write your name down, okay? And then tell them that Coach Odun, that you attended class and Coach Odun promised you a discount. And then they are going to come to me to obviously ask if it is true. And so I'm going to write your name down so that in case when you finally come, I can tell them that it is true. I said that I was going to give you a discount. Okay. So tell them that I said I was going to give you a discount and that you're in my class. Oh, no problem. Of course. See you soon. I did time for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. To be honest, that depends on your schedule. I only have 2 rules for timing. Number 1 rule is that you should eat before you get crazy hungry. Now, that time varies for different people. Okay. So if you know that by 12 o'clock your body would have started shaking, then you should have eaten like by 10:30, you should have eaten. For your last meal, again, lunch too, make sure you're also eating before you get crazy hungry. You should never wait till your mind is so consumed with food. Okay? That is how to time your meals. And that timing varies for different people. It also depends on your schedule. They're also just, personally. Now, for dinner, dinner should be 2 to 3 hours before bed. Now, not because you add fat if you eat close to bedtime. No, it is to avoid gastrointestinal issues like reflux or heartburn, to avoid bloating, things like that. Because when you eat and then go to bed, go and sleep immediately, your digestion is going to slow down. And when your digestion slows down, it means that your food is going to spend way more time than it's supposed to in your stomach, which then causes problems. Okay. So if you know you go to bed like 12, there's nothing stopping you from eating around 9. Don't let anybody scare you into oh, you have to eat by 6, you have to eat by 7. Because let me tell you, if you eat too early, if you sleep late and eat too early, that's what causes part of what causes late night binging. Because you'll be hungry. You can't eat by 6 and then you're not going to bed till 12. That is a 6-hour gap. How won't you want to eat again? You want to eat. It's normal. 6 hours is too long for you to not have eaten anything. So if you know that you eat late, you can push your dinner behind. But like I said, that 2 to 3 hour gap allows your body enough time to digest the food, for the food to at least clear your stomach before you go and lie down and sleep. Okay, there's going to be a replay of this class. TBT is basically my program, my group program, but I really cannot. Basically, TBT is the program that helped all these people you're seeing on the screen. Okay, but if you want to learn more about it, I think the easiest way is to head over to the website. So it's let me find the link to the website so you can just learn more about it. I think that'll just be the easiest thing. This website, optimumfoodie.com/tbt-squad. If the link is not opening, then you've made a mistake somewhere, Richard. Check very well. Did you put the dot where it's supposed to be? Did you put the slash? Everything here is small letter. If anything is capital letter, it's not going to work. Just make sure that what is in your URL, what is in your browser is exactly what is on the screen. If it says error not found, then there's an issue. There's an issue with how you've typed it. Check what you typed again carefully. Letter for letter, number for number, dot for dot, slash for slash. I'm sure you see your mistake somewhere. Okay. Yes. So if you want to learn more about activity, you can come here. I'll register today. How soon will I get the? So tomorrow, everybody will be onboarded tomorrow. If you make payments by tonight, you should be onboarded by tomorrow. When my staff resumes. But yeah, I can't wait to see you inside the program. I know. But yeah, we have some discounts and all of that. Discounts and bonuses. Please note that they are disappearing tomorrow night. So if you do want to pay tonight, just do it so you don't forget. Okay. All right. All right, guys. I gotta run. Thank you so much. This has been fun. Have a blessed night, people. And to everyone who has registered, I honestly cannot wait to see you inside the program. Good night, everybody. Good night. Yes, 59K tonight is 59.9. 59.9 tonight instead of 90K. No, that's not possible. Hold on. Okay, let me open these by myself. Keep careful watch on my soul. Good night, everyone. I just typed the link into my own browser and see what's opening. It is working. Like I literally just typed it myself. See, free 3-day Nigerian meal plan. So it's not a day's meal plan. This is what opened when I typed the URL into my browser now. So if it's opening something else, I don't know what's wrong. But it's 3 days. So this is day one. I know the lights will not let it show well now. But anyways, this is trying to get the angles. This is day one. There are 3 pages for the different days. So initially, there are some guidelines for the meal plan. That's the first page. Then there's day one, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. Day two, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. Day three, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. Then there's even the recipes at the bottom for the things that require recipes. So it is working. Okay. Please just make sure that you are entering it correctly. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Good night. Bye.